waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. It bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down. Can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. It bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. It bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come on.
Video games. They've been around since technology was a thing. Let's face it, there are good ones and there are bad ones. We'll start off with the bad ones. Now, there have been terrible games over the years. This year is no different. Here are the worst games of 2022. Dolmen, a space Dark Souls type game. Sounds great on paper, but when executing it, well, not as good as it seems. The game was incomplete. A lot of stuff looks like placeholders and the gameplay is boring, just boring. It had potential to be a great game, but it seems rushed and incomplete. Ever thought what would happen if Genshin Impact was a battle royale? No? Neither did I. But Waifu Impact is just that, and it's terrible. It's just anime girls in bikinis with water guns in an open field. Graphics are horrific, and the models are so rocky and weird. You can literally phase through rocks, and it wouldn't be bad if it was free. But the game costs $5. $5 from your hard work. Please, don't spend it on this game. Use it for something better, like the $5 biggie bags from Wendy's. Much worth the time and money. Number 3 on this list is Overwatch 2.
Such wasted potential.
And this isn't even going to be the last time that Blizzard makes it on this list. Overwatch 2 is a sequel to the 26th Game of the Year Overwatch, which was made by Blizzard. As someone with over 700 hours on the game, I feel like I'm eligible to at least talk about it. The Overwatch shop, it's just abysmal. It's way too expensive. The balancing is just terrible. Now, in order to play on console, let's say, you have to make a Battle.net account. And you are forced to put your phone number, which means they have your information. So, you know, if something, kind of happens to me, you know why. But as an update of March 2023, Season 3 of Overwatch 2 has done many quality of life changes, and the developers are actually talking to the community. It's far from being a non-cash grab game, but it's a step in the right direction. And here's to the Overwatch team, and hope they can make it better. And who knows, maybe that collab with One Punch Man could take this game to new heights, but it's still bad. Number 2 is Babylon's Falls, which was published by Square Enix and made by Platinum Games, which is a shame. They are both well beloved in the gaming community, and it just sucks. It's lackluster, unfun. It uses a Snapchat filter for the setting, and it was released on the same day as Elden Ring. But unlike Elden Ring, they didn't do much. The most interesting part about this is in February of 2023, the servers are closed down. Yeah, within less than a year to disappoint us immeasurably.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
My number 1 pick for the worst game of 2022 is Diablo Immortal. Oh God, Blizzard, what are you doing? Diablo Immortal is a mobile game made by, you guessed it, Blizzard. And it's not the gameplay that makes it bad. The gameplay is actually really good, but it's the pay-to-win aspect that Diablo Immortal has. Like, you can't beat any of the stronger bosses, get better gear without paying like hundreds of thousands of dollars. The worst part is that despite this being the most hated mobile game, it was nominated for the best mobile game, which really says something about that market. Now, I just listed the worst games, just so we can get the terrible, not so good games out of the way. Now, I know what you're thinking, but where are the good games? Well, here it is, the best games of 2022. Now, to start off this list is Xenoblade Chronicles 3, an action role-playing game made by Monolith Soft. Now, I don't know much about this game because I don't have a Switch, but the game looks amazing. It probably plays great, and it sort of reminds me of Final Fantasy to a degree. But yeah, the game is good. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on this list. All right, now number 4 on this list is LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Well, the wait was worth it. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is a game made by Traveler's Tales, and it's great. The controls are fantastic, the scenes are wonderful, and the story is how LEGO games usually are, lighthearted and funny. So I say give it a try because it's a work of art.
A man has fallen for a man in Lego City.
Well, number 3 on this list is High on Life, a human bounty hunter that's trying to take back his planet with talking guns? Yep, High on Life is a game made by the same people who made Rick and Morty, and it's a really good game. It's filled with unique bosses with one-of-a-kind personalities, along with guns. These guys is the reason why I fell in love with the game. When I got it, and while I do love the game, the other 2 are like on a whole different level. But just so that you guys would know, this is my personal favorite. Now, as an update of March 2023, things happen with the creator of this game and Rick and Morty, Justin Rowland, with the tweets that he sent and the DMs to women. While I don't support his actions, I believe that the game and the show outfame him indefinitely. So while this game probably won't get a sequel, it's still a good game, despite the creator's misdeeds. Now, number 2 on this list is the game of the year, Elden Ring. It is a perfect Dark Souls type game with basically endless possibilities. You could be wandering and pick up on one little thing and poof, it's on to another adventure. You can really get lost in the game. It feels endless with the bosses that aren't too far apart or too close, along with multiple terrains. And while yes, Elden Ring did win Game of the Year, I believe the title of the best game in 2022 should go to God of War Ragnarok is the sequel to the 2018 Game of the Year God of War, and it delivers, from the bosses to the content in the game to Kratos' development as a character.
I am hungry.
And the story, it's just all beautiful. Gameplay and wonderful graphics are the best the series has ever been. And the fight scenes, it's like you're watching a movie. And this is why I put this as number 1, and why it almost won Game of the Year. So there you have it, the best and worst games of 2022. This year, The year of 2023 has been great for gaming so far. I'm looking forward to seeing the Overwatch team at Blizzard do something good, since they've proven that they can make a great game. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll do another Best and Worst Games of 2023. Until then, I'm Carlos, and have a wonderful day.
Hey everyone, I'm Tomas Cabral. Here are some of the best teams in the NBA. Check this out. Starting at number 5, the Phoenix Suns got this spot because of the young roster that they have this year. As a result, their record of 38-33 is good enough to possibly earn them a spot in the playoffs. Next up, the New York Knicks is the 4th on my list. They have beaten all of the other teams, including the Boston Celtics. And they have a good record too. Their record is 42-31. In third place is the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets have a good team, meaning that they have a stacked roster and they have a good record, so they have earned their spot as number 3 in the Eastern Conference. Their record is 39-32. Second place is our hometown team, the Boston Celtics. I feel like the Celtics have definitely earned this spot because they can hit beyond the arc and in the paint. They have a young team which contributes to their team being spectacular. The Boston Celtics have many championships throughout the years and have proven that they are great competitors. In addition, the older players have one of the best records in the league. Their record is 49-23. And lastly, the number 1 team is the Golden State Warriors. This team is the number 1 team in the NBA because they won the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics. They have a top 3-point shooter, Stephen Curry, and have a record of 36-36 so far. That's hard to beat that. As of now, they have the best record in the NBA. That's the best teams in the NBA. Those are the best teams in NBA. I'm Tomas Cabral, signing off. These are the best NBA teams. These are the best NBA teams. I'm Tomas Cabral, signing off.
Long ago in a fairy tale land, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. So Humpty Dumpty took a great... Wait, Humpty, you can't take a great fall on this wall.
Well, maybe I don't want to take a great fall.
Well, you have to. It's in the script.
Maybe I don't like the script. Or I don't like the story. Maybe other fairy tales don't like their stories either.
Well, anyways, here we are at Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Wait, what are you bears doing?
We're protesting Goldilocks is trespassing.
Yeah, she ate all my food and took all my things.
But that's not how the script goes. What about the story?
We're sick of it and her trespassing, and the cops aren't doing anything about it.
We don't care about the story, we care about us.
But, fine, let's just go to the next story.
Yeah, so suing the wolf is possible.
Whoa, what are you all doing in here? Where's the wolf? And what do you mean suing the wolf?
We're sick of living with our brother. We want our homes again.
And we don't have any money.
So we're suing the big bad wolf.
But it's a little of you guys' fault. You guys made your houses out of really bad material.
I want my brothers out of my house, and we're in danger with that wolf around.
Fine, whatever. And those were supposed to be the stories, but even in fairy tales, they don't always go your way.
Corn syrup. Same stuff they use for pig's blood in Carrie.
Hey, I'm Adrian. I'm here to do a movie review on one of the most iconic slasher films, Scream, the first one from 1996.
Surprise, Sydney.
I'll start with our protagonist, Sydney. She's the most iconic victim in the franchise.
What's the matter, Sydney? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Then we have our antagonist as Ghostface, Billy and Stu. Billy and Stu's relationship is what's most interesting about our killer.
Do you want to die, Sydney? Your mother sure didn't.
Our antagonist is a single entity, but it's not. Ghostface can be anyone and anything, and that's what makes it horrifying. Scream has a killer that we don't know or see, but we can only hear him through the phone. The twist with Sydney's boyfriend Billy and his gullible friend Stu being suspects of her mother's death and both being Ghostface wasn't expected at all. Sydney is frequently taunted by her mother's death anniversary, and people make fun of her for freaking out about Ghostface. Her friends die one by one before she is confronted by Billy and Stu towards the end, making her the final girl. Billy and Stu are both killed, which puts an end to the chaos of Ghostface, or does it? Wes Craven is responsible for directing Scream. If his name sounds familiar to you, it's probably because he also directed the Nightmare on Elm Street films. Scream can be seen having some of the same qualities as his other works. A movie that's terrifying, appealing, and comedic. I'll give this movie a 7 out of 10 because it's a great movie that was funny, interesting, and even educational in its message. But there are some points in the plot that can be confusing to first-time viewers. I also feel as if the creators could have done a better job with the sequels that only get worse in quality the more movies that are released. That's all I have for you today. Stay tuned for more movie reviews.
Oh, there he is. I told you. He's right around the corner. Jamie, look behind you. Look behind you. Turn around. Behind you. Oh, turn around. Behind you. Behind Jamie. Jamie, turn around. Oh, God, I didn't mean to turn around.
It's wacky. No, look at this show, man. Might get a mess in my studio. Who's at the door? Something gonna crack or something. Hello? So there's crazy puppets running around the studio. Oh, good God. Mike, why did you cancel the show? You better fix that because now they're going on a mass killing rampage because of you. Alright, Mike. Be safe. Lock your doors, lock your windows. Come to the studio right now. No. It's them.
Hello there. Let's just teach you a lesson about something. You never cancel the show at all. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Who told you to cancel the show?
Mike.
Mike who?
The producer.
Oh, that guy?
Yes.
We're gonna teach you a little lesson about something. Never cancel the show.
Wait, where's the Polly Bunch? Oh, no.
Oh, you wanted to cancel a show, eh?
Yes.
Why do you want to cancel the show along with Mike?
Don't think it's gonna be successful.
Just because we lost money?
Yes.
And now, see that camera over there?
Yes.
You're gonna pay for what you did.